And we are back live, Hip Hop 95, Atlanta's number one streaming hip hop station. This is your boy DJ Ish. We are tapping in Atlanta's number one streaming hip hop station. Said that once, we're gonna say it twice. This is the radio show about nothing. To my left, lifelong best friend, co-host, co-creator, Drock, Beehive commissioner.
Yes, I won't take credit for that. There's some crazy ass Beyonce fans. I won't even take credit for that. I just love Beyonce. But get into that in about like 3 minutes. First off, welcome back. Hello, episode 45 in the building. This episode will be titled "But It's Beyonce Though."
Yeah, we're good. It's Beyonce though.
Episode 45. And before we go any further and we get into Beyonce and the rest of the week, please subscribe below, like, comment, all of that good stuff. And then in the bio, you will see, I'm assuming you're watching on YouTube if you're watching this now. If you're listening live, then go to our YouTube channel, The Show About Nothing.
Shout out to the twins listening live.
Shout out to the twins listening live. And in the bio, you will see all of our socials. Follow those too. Like us on TikTok, all of that good stuff. But, Ish, how was your week?
Listen, it was a good week for real. It was a good week for real, but I didn't see the Queen. So that's where we gonna start. But before we start with Beyonce, I just want to bring this to you. I don't know if you saw this on Twitter. Mm-hmm. Did you see the 40K Beyonce tweet?
The 40K?
So it was this young man. Uh-huh. He's 21. Uh-huh. His girlfriend was 20. Mm-hmm. Someone in his family passed and left him 40 bands. Mm-hmm. And he took his girl to see Beyonce with 40K. He got like the super.
Oh yes,
super
I did
mega.
I see that.
How did you feel about that?
So the Beyonce fan in me was like, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
The physically responsible person in me was like, why would you get $40,000 and spend $40,000? Like, what do you mean? Like, you know, like, you could have got a $1,200 floor ticket and she would have been cool. Like, she would have been like, damn, we close as fuck. Like,
she's 20 years old. She's never had good concert seats.
Bro.
She's never sat in a good concert.
Bro, you could have got 112.
Yo, like, literally.
Row 17.
Bro,
and she would have been like,
Mercedes-Benz, they got they got the AMG lounge you could have got. It would have been $500 each.
Bro, like, the snacks cheap and shit.
Bro,
like,
I would have bought two $500 tickets and some merch, and she would have loved it. Like, but the other side of me, which leads us to the title of the show, said, Beyonce though. They let you walk around the stage,
bro,
let you
like,
go backstage.
You on the stage, damn near, like that shit is crazy. So like, it's a section. First off, hold on. I asked Ish how his week was. Yeah. I wanted to say that this was the busiest week I've had in my life. Like, seriously? I've been outside all week. Jesus. I don't know if you know this, but I was at the Wiz and Snoop show on Tuesday.
I saw that.
Yes, I was at the Wiz and Snoop show on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I saw the Meg 2 on Tuesday, and I saw the Ninja Turtles movie on Thursday.
Jesus. The Meg looks crazy.
It's awful. I picked a friend up from the airport at 2:30 in the morning the day before Beyonce. I took Beyonce off. I was out doing shit all day on Friday. Yeah. So, like, I've had a really busy week. So I wanted to, before I get into Beyonce, I wanted to talk about Meg 2 real quick because it was so bad.
Okay, so did you see Meg 1?
No.
Okay.
No idea.
I figured it was some like Sharknado type shit.
All I knew was that it was 3 Megs now. Last movie it was 1, and this movie it was 3.
So, okay, what does Meg even mean?
So
is that like a thing? I thought it was
a megalodon shark.
Oh, I thought that was the name of the shark. Like they calling the shark Meg.
They do.
They
just call him the Meg. Like, but it's short for megalodon. Yeah. And the megalodon is the biggest shark. They're supposedly extinct now. I don't think they are. I don't believe in anything. I
don't think nothing that was ever in the water is extinct,
bro. Like they were 70 feet long and 30 feet wide. Jesus. So like small ships. Like they look like
a boat. Yeah.
Their teeth are like this long.
That's crazy.
Like
how'd they go extinct? I'm supposed to think
exactly.
They died. Who killed them?
Exactly.
Who killed them?
So I'm gonna get to that though. So in this movie, there's 3 of them. Jason Statham, the action white guy, bald guy.
Jason Statham's in it?
Yes, he's the main character. He's the guy that kills the Megs.
That's hard.
He's a professional like sea guy.
Yeah, I fuck with Jason Statham. The Transporter series, I fuck with him.
No, Jason Statham is hard. I don't want to make fun of him at all. He's that guy for real.
He seemed like the type to take it personally too.
Yes. So The movie itself, though, he knows this is a bad movie. This is not. This is a movie you go to the premiere and everybody's like on their phone, like during the movie, because what the fuck is happening? The stakes of the movie just made no sense. Yeah, and I don't want to stay on this long, but the stakes of the movie just made no sense, bro. Like, so the movie starts off with, you know how people get, and I'm not gonna say which people, but the people get. They decided to let's make a Meg a pet. Okay. So that's how the movie opens. He's a pet now. So they got him in an aquarium, just hanging out. So of course he rips through the wall and goes and finds the 2 other Megs at the bottom of the ocean. Mm-hmm. So they'd be like, all right, we got to go get the other Megs. Some person that works in the company is down there mining some fake material that's going to make her a billionaire. And so for the rest of the movie, the Megs are chasing Jason Statham and his team, and the other lady is trying to kill them. But like, it doesn't make any sense why she needs them dead. Yeah, like at the end of the movie, it just turns into like a brawl between humans and sea creatures. And then in the last 10 minutes, get this: a giant octopus comes out of nowhere. Bro,
that's funny as hell.
They on jet skis shooting, like dude coming out of nowhere, like he got knocked off in the ocean. Like, bro, it's Oso from Snowfall.
No way.
It's Oso from Snowfall. He's the guy working for the lady that wants to take over everything. So funny. For no reason.
Because he looked like the type of nigga to take any job.
Bro, like, any job. Bro, like he was giving his all into that performance. Like he was damn near to stand out of the movie, but his character just didn't make no sense. It was like, do you care so much? Like,
why are you out here?
Bro, like the lady that was running the operation died 45 minutes before the movie ended. So it was like, why are you still trying to kill these people?
Bro, they won.
Like it's over.
They won, bro. The ops won.
Like there's a 70-foot shark in the ocean, and you're worried about these people trying to stop the shark. Like you're trying to kill them. Do you realize what's happening? Crazy. And then I'm not done. There were Komodo dragons.
Like the joints, like
they were villainous though. Like all they saw was blood.
Evil Komodo dragons is crazy.
It was evil Komodo dragons attacking the people on the Thailand island.
So like
while the Meg was attacking the island and the octopus was trying to stop the Meg, and Jason Statham is trying to stop all of this by himself with the speed.
So it was like a human fish alien war. Like the fish rebelled, and then it was like, hold on, we was here first. That's so funny, bro.
And to make everything worse, bro, I went to the Atlantic Station movie theater and saw it in ScreenX. And in ScreenX, the movie plays all around the theater in certain parts of the movie. So my dumb ass in here looking this way.
Niggas.
And there's a squid over here, a Komodo dragon over here, and Jason Statham on a jet ski. And it's like, what the fuck am I doing?
Bobbing and weaving.
So that's how my week got started.
They drop movies like that and be like, man, why does nobody watch movies anymore? Bro, like damn Marvel.
It's like, damn, like if anybody ever saw this movie and went and spoke about it, no one else is going to see the movie. Like, there's no point in going to watch that movie.
No wonder it's a writer's strike.
The next day, I go see Wiz and Snoop real quick on this. That was amazing. Real shit. Did not know Snoop had to pull like that. I wanted to give Snoop his flowers, bro. Like, so the show started with Burner. DJ Drama was the host. So Burner went. DJ Drama came out first. Burner came on, did a little performance, gave out some weed and all that good stuff. Yeah. Drama came back on, then Warren G came on. DJ Drama came back, and then Wiz came on. Wiz rocked that shit. You forget, like, it was a lot of like the white people you see in sundown towns are the type of white people that are at these concerts.
Oh yeah, Wiz. Oh yeah,
like, Wiz brings out
Wiz from Pittsburgh,
and he got he got white fans, and he has a white bag. So he was on more side of that. But the set, he's a great performer, very interactive, and does not rap over the tracks. Like every verse, like he performed, like Black and Yellow, he performed all 4 minutes. We Them Boys, he performed all 4 minutes. Roll Up, he performed the whole song. He did the Miley Cyrus songs, and then he did Taylor Gang, like one throwaway, and then the rest was like his pop bag.
Did he do phone numbers?
No. Like he didn't do none of that stuff. Like it was like his pop bag. And I was like, it was concert music, so it felt good. Like people was dancing and shit. But then Snoop came out, and that's really what I just wanted to touch on real quick, bro. Like, nah, he's still him. Like he came out in the stretch, like in the stretch Chevy, pulled up, and he got out the car, lit his blunt. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and Snoop, like, and that shit dropped. And I said, "Oh no, he's him." He had the Snoop Dogg sweatsuit on.
That's
like,
crazy.
He was like, his set was amazing. Didn't rap over none of the tracks. Rapped everything, start to finish. Warren G came out, Wiz came back out. They closed together. It was a great concert. Seriously. So you can't go see it now. The tickets were cheap. They were $9, but right before the show for the lawn. So it was a great show if you just wanted to go out, like smoke some weed,
and do something.
Do some shit. It was a phenomenal.
That's hard.
concert. So then that brings me to Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Go see that movie. I won't even say anything.
Yeah, no, I'm taking my nephew. It is
so good.
You know how I feel about Ninja Turtles. Dude. Like I really
like.
Listen, niggas call me crazy on Twitter. Who cares about Ninja Turtles?
No.
Look at niggas now. Look at niggas now.
Look, bro. Look. That Ninja Turtle movie is the second best movie I've seen this year. It is this.
They say it's like Spider-Verse.
It is this close to being better than Spider-Verse.
That's hard.
If this was the Spider-Verse has the luxury of being a sequel, so we were familiar with the character. So I think that you get into the story faster.
Yeah.
Because they have that luxury, that's why it's the better movie. You just get a little bit more of a plot, like a longer plot, because you don't have to introduce anybody.
Yeah.
But this Ninja Turtle movie is a perfect movie. Like me and Taylor. So this is how good the movie was.
Yeah.
It was me and Taylor, a couple to the side, to the right of us, in the front of us, 2 couples in the down here to the left, and then 1 in the middle. So it's probably 12 people in this movie theater. We became friends throughout the movie because the movie was that funny. Like we were laughing at the same jokes and everything. We started clapping in the movie. You know how funny 12 people in the movie clapping sound? Like we were clapping and like woo and cheering and shit. Like it was a perfect movie. Like it's a kids movie, but they throw in very good adult like jokes that kids aren't gonna get, and then they throw in some it's the pop culture references, of course, are great. Right. It's a perfect movie. Like go see it.
I can't. Yeah, me and my nephew.
It's hilarious, bro. You're gonna text me in the middle of that movie and be like, "Yo, this shit is so funny." I might see that twice.
I love the Ninja Turtles.
And Seth Rogen is him.
Oh yeah.
Seth Rogen is him.
Seth Rogen on a crazy run right now.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Speaking of, Invincible's coming back soon.
Is he on Invincible too?
Yes, he is in Invincible.
Oh my god!
Yes, he is in Invincible. He is crazy.
Like going from Will Ferrell to Seth Rogen is crazy. Like, them two white men are stand-up guys.
Seth Rogen on a crazy burn. Yeah.
So because I just spoke for 10 straight minutes, I want to ask you this before I get into Beyonce. Not seeing anything from the concert, and not going to the concert, but seeing what this moment has meant to the people that like Beyonce. Yeah. You're very in everything. So what have you seen that has made you want to watch the show, are excited for the movie that comes with the show? I just want to see what you have seen.
I really toyed with the idea of going last night because I did see how cheap the tickets were Friday. Mm-hmm. But because we were doing the show today, I didn't know how crazy it get. But 1000%, it's been the reactions from people, and not even their videos or the pictures they took, them talking about the little things, like how they was crying during the transitions, everything I've heard's been amazing, the choreography, but above it all, easy, and this has gone viral, and I told you this, I knew Atlanta was going to be the first city to be quiet. I knew first night, nobody's going to say anything. I knew it. It was it felt like easy money. And it was just beautiful to see that. She was so happy. That was probably my first guy. Beyonce was so happy y'all shut the fuck up finally.
Yeah. She was. Yeah, she was.
She stopped singing. She was like, yeah, y'all won. Yeah.
So,
and also, but that leads me to more artists should do stuff like that throughout their tours.
I agree.
Little mini games. I would love that.
I agree, bro. Because the first night, nobody caught on.
Yeah.
Not one person. And slowly throughout the tour, it has been Okay, we're supposed to be quiet, and each city has gotten better. And I was at the first show on Friday. So I'll start from the beginning. When I get there.
Take us through the Renaissance.
So I get back home at 4:00. I walk in the house, and Beyonce's playing because Taylor's getting ready. Tyrone hits me. It's like, I'm on the way. So I am in section 115. I am in section 115. Mm-hmm. Tyrone is in section 321.
Damn, get your money up. My fault.
On the way to the show, he texted me and he's like, bro, guess what? I said, what's up? He said, I got a ticket at 114. I said,
he got his
what?
money up. Yeah, he got his money up.
I said, what? He said, Caitlin can't go. The ticket won't sell, so she just gave it to me. I said, that's crazy.
That's beautiful.
So he goes from 320 to 114, 30 minutes before the show. We get there. I'm crazy. So I get in the house. I turn Taylor's music off. I put on Homecoming.
Nigga just cut that shit off. Watch out.
So it's like, we finna get to this shit. So we finna prep for this.
We really finna pregame now.
For the first hour, we doing pregaming and watching Homecoming. We get up, go to the show, and about a mile away from the stadium, the traffic starts.
Oh, yeah.
And you see people in outfits walking like a mile and a half from the stadium. I pull up, I think I want to say we get in the building at about 8 o'clock on the dot. It's about 8 o'clock. She came out at like right at 9. Mm-hmm.
Show was set to start at 9 too, right?
Yeah. So
love that.
So she starts between 8:30 and 9, and I'm pretty sure it's just based on the crowd and how many people get in there. And like Atlanta is Atlanta, so people's gonna be late.
Right.
But before the show, it was truly beautiful to see everybody dressed up. In
the Renaissance outfits, right?
I've never been to anything like this. So that's the first thing that stood out to me because I've been to 3 Lil Wayne shows, and I have been to Kalani and Kevin Gates. Sorry. But
that's crazy.
Those are the only concerts I've ever been to. And I'm and Wiz and Snoop and
Lil Willie's Anifest.
Yes, that was one of the 3 Lil shows. That was one of the 3 Lil Wayne shows. So I have never seen a concert in a venue this big because we went to the Kanye listening shows. I don't count those as concerts. I count those as listening parties. Yeah. So that wasn't a concert. Kanye didn't say a word either one of those shows. So I have never been to a concert of this magnitude with people dressing up, everybody on theme, random people just saying, girl, you look good. Let's get a picture. All like the energy in the building is just different. Like it feels different when you are a part of something like this. And I won't even say I was a part of it. I just was a witness of it. And then my favorite thing about concerts is anything can happen and people just start cheering. Yeah. So the lights just got a little bit darker. Yeah. People's like, what? Yeah, she's coming. She didn't come out for another 30 minutes.
There's somebody up there testing the light.
Bro, like that's all it was, bro, like a test. And so right before she comes out, a little like, I want to say like a Jeopardy board, like all the squares come and it's like a puzzle. That's a way better description. Yeah. The puzzle comes up and it fills her in and it's her laying down with one of the Renaissance cover. And then the host of I don't know, I'm assuming this person is there, but they might not be. It might be recorded tracks. But the host comes on and introduces her and she comes out on the stage and so her stage is a big screen. That's a better way to describe it. Her stage is a big screen, and in the middle of the screen there is a circle that opens and closes, and that's where her band is behind that. She exits and enters out of this. So, this screen is well over $1 million. Like it is the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life.
She's driving around the city with a jumbotron.
Yes, literally, like her own jumbotron, bigger than jumbotrons. Is what this is. So she comes out. And Dangerously in Love comes on. And at that moment, like the first note she hits, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, she really can sing. Like, that's not nothing you've ever heard before. Like, you haven't heard a voice like that. You haven't heard runs like that. You haven't heard the house singers are able to change their voice quickly. The pitch changes. You don't hear that. You don't hear that live like I heard that. And that was the first thing that I noticed. So she goes into Dangerously in Love. and then does her little introduction, blah, blah, blah. And then from Dangerously in Love, she goes to Flaws and All. And then after she does Flaws and All, which is on B-Day, she comes off and goes to the piano. And she says, help me sing this song, please. And 1+1 comes on. And I said, damn, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's...
And then she goes from 1+1 to I Care. And I said, yo, you're tripping. I said, you're tripping.
They be calling us crazy about that 20 though.
Yo.
Listen, they be calling us crazy about that 20 though.
You're tripping.
Mike got a line up.
Look, bro. She's tripping, dog. So we're 4 songs in. I can't remember what she does after I Care, but whatever it was, it's crazy. But my favorite part of I Care is when she sings with the guitar solo.
Yeah.
She did it there. Like, the guitarist came out, and, like, it was a thing. Like, she walked back to the guitarist, got next to him, and sung with him. And it was, like, magical. That's my favorite thing Beyonce has ever done on a song, seriously. So I speak about that anytime I bring her up with somebody. That's my favorite thing she's done. So hearing that live was just, like...
To hear her do it, actually.
To watch her do it, hear her do it.
That wasn't a producer.
What?
That wasn't a
producer. Like, that was her.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at her. Like, so it is truly, like, people were crying. People dance. Like, I watched people dance from the moment she came out to the moment the concert ended. It was, the energy in the building was contagious, infectious. It was everywhere, from the hallways to the bathroom to the floor seats to level 300. You felt that energy everywhere, and you see why she is who she is.
Yeah.
I want to say this, and I want this to be heard, and I want people to repost this. Stop calling her overrated. Stop saying she can't sing. Stop saying anything negative about that woman. If you feel that way, that's cool. You're wrong, but it's okay that you feel this way. But you don't get to call a lady that sells out 80,000 seats in 3 nights overrated, because that's the complete opposite of overrated. She's selling out stadium after stadium. She is on a 60 stop stadium tour.
Yeah.
60 stop stadium tour. 80,000, 65,000, 70,000 by herself. She hasn't brought out one guest out other than her 12-year-old daughter. You don't get to be overrated. You don't get to call somebody like that overrated. You can feel that way.
Yeah.
You can say, I don't like her. Because that's all that is. She's not overrated. You don't like her, and that's okay. You can have your opinion. But somebody that has worked that hard for that long and become this person, you don't get to call her overrated. Simple as that. But as I continue, Blue Ivy. Amazing.
Blue came out? Oh, yeah, Blue came out?
Yeah, she came out. Killed that shit. Yeah. I didn't know the dance was as long as it was. I thought it was just a little shit. Not little shit, I'm going to call it. I thought it was just the dance that I saw on Twitter where it was the ending. Yeah. I'd only seen the ending. Like, she's out there for like a good 5 to 10 minutes.
That's
like,
hard. Yeah.
She's out there for a long time. Ate that shit. Like, she is Beyonce.
Yeah.
It is like the most adorable thing. It has to feel insane as a mother watching that, because like every move, the facial expressions, the fierceness
it's
of
crazy.
it, like, it is like you are embodying her, and you can tell like she loves that shit. And I am interested to see where she goes from this. I wonder if she wants to do music or if she just wants to like dance.
I don't even think she knows. I don't even think she knows. I really don't even think she knows.
I don't think it matters.
I for real think she's just having fun.
Yeah. And I think her mom was probably like, you want to dance with me? She's like, sure.
Yeah.
Like it's like, to us she's Beyonce, and to her that's mom. So it was like, yeah, I'll do it.
And a lot of artists do that to stay closer to their children while they're on tour.
Facts.
Especially with how long Beyonce works, how long Beyonce rehearses.
Exactly.
Having her there, just around, probably helps a lot.
Exactly. And so that was amazing. I don't want to stay on that too long because everybody has seen that. But what I want to end this with is Beyonce's proud of me. She told me she's proud of me.
She did?
She said, I'm proud of you guys.
Oh, okay.
And that included me. Listen. So she's proud of me is how I took that. She's proud of Daniel. Like, it's what I heard. That's all I heard.
That's beautiful. It was nobody in that stadium.
Nobody. It was just me there. And then she also loves me. Just in case y'all missed that, she loves me and she's proud of me.
That's so funny.
So, if you guys wanted to know how my week went, Beyonce loves me and she's proud of me for whatever I did.
That's beautiful.
So, it was seriously the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And I mean that wholeheartedly. Like, the best. It's better than any movie I've ever seen, any TV show I've ever seen,
any meal
you've had, meal I've ever had, any doctor appointment I ever went to, any sketch I've seen, any coloring I've ever. It's better.
Any hoop session,
any hoop session, any game.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's the best thing I have ever witnessed with my own two eyes, and I mean that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I will end it with this, because I have a question for you that I kind of just want you to speak on. I'll end it with two things. One, again, her voice is angelic. It is beautiful, and it is amazing to see how hard she worked to become the singer she is. Because she didn't start off like this. She was always a phenomenal singer, better than 99% of the people that ever sing. But when it comes to the top of the singers, like, she was towards the bottom of that list, and she has walked her way down into one of the greatest singers of all time, just due to the due diligence and the work she puts in herself. But there's this conversation that we have where we're like, yeah, it's Mike and Prince, and then it's Beyonce. And it's no longer that. Okay. It is Michael and Prince and Beyonce. Okay. It is them three together and the rest of the artists in history. Right. She is different. I wish everybody could go see this show. I texted Ish. I said, Ish isn't like, Ish loves Beyonce. Ish is, if you love music and you really appreciate
you have to.
You have to.
You literally
but
have
like, it's a difference between a Beyonce super fan like myself and like the people we're talking about, and just a casual fan. But if you're just a casual fan, you need to go see this show because you will feel differently about yourself, about the people around you, and about her when you leave this show. Like, I was speechless leaving this show. I didn't say anything for the first 10 minutes because I couldn't grasp what I, like, it's a 2.5 hour show, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, it's 2.5 hours.
That's probably the craziest thing, like, and I noticed this from the Netflix, the Homecoming. Her stamina, her physical conditioning is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's insane for artists.
Ridiculous, bro. Yeah. And she is singing this the entire time. Her band is phenomenal. Her band is like, I left the concert like they should all be getting paid 7 figures for this tour. They are amazing. The drummer, bro. I wanted you to go listen to Rather Die Young drums just to hear that. Like, you could have walked on the concert, sat down, heard Rather Die Young, and left. So funny. Like, that's how crazy it was.
How many dates is she doing?
It's over 60. Like, she started the
tour. No, I mean in Atlanta.
She's tomorrow. She's doing one more tomorrow.
I'm
thinking about going.
Listen, I'm off tomorrow.
I'm probably going to go tomorrow. That's how good the concert is. I'm probably going to pay for a ticket to go again tomorrow.
I'm damn sure gonna look into it.
Like,
I'm never gonna look into it
because it's Monday. I'm thinking the tickets are gonna drop more than they did on Saturday. So if they get down to like $50, $60, I'm gonna go. Yeah. But it's amazing, and she is, like I said, she is on that mountain with Mike, Prince, and Beyonce. I don't know who that fourth artist will be and who it is.
I'll make my Kanye case one day, but for now, I definitely agree with where you would tier Beyonce, because that's how we kind of how we do it, like a tier of these three right here. Yes. And especially right now with what's going on with the Renaissance tour, it's kind of like a parade in every city. It's kind of like watching Carnival go through, and you see every city's different, how everyone is celebrating. That was kind of that was
excellent.
As somebody who didn't go to either show, it was beautiful seeing 45 people dress up for Beyonce Comic Con on my Instagram. Yes. Like, all the girls, they got the Daisy Dukes, they got the hats. Yes. The dudes, they got the silver, the Beyonce. It was super fun to see everyone join in on it. Yes. Like, right now, especially right now, so many people are too cool for this. You go to a basketball game, niggas don't got the t-shirts on. You go anywhere, everybody too cool. I got my drip on, bruh. The Beyonce show, everyone look hilarious. Yes. Everyone look like they're having the time of their life. Yes. Nobody is, I got my Animal Tour fit on. No, bruh. Like, go have fun. And that's really the vibe of the whole album. And that's why the tour is so amazing. Because the vibe of the whole album is really showing, it really started to peel off that side of Beyonce that we kind of saw late. Like, I think it was the song 7-Eleven. That was the video where they were dancing around. We're like, man, Beyonce really like to have fun. Yes. And she's peeling it off like, Beyonce really get lit. Yeah. Like Beyonce really be turned for real.
She's having a blast on the
Yeah.
tour. You can tell this energy is infectious because what you give, you will receive. Like, simple as that. And that goes along with energy. So the energy that is pouring out from these dancers, her backup dancers, her band, I want to say again, her band is ridiculous. The energy that you're getting from the live music and then back from the crowd just feeds onto her. And you can tell she is on that stage having a blast. She comes out every show and after she sings Dangerously in Love, she says, thank you for letting me live my dream because I'm not doing this without you guys. And the way she says that, like, you can hear it in her voice. Like, you mean that. Like, Facts. You really mean that. And the question I wanted to pose to you is, next week, I've been talking for 20 minutes already. So next week, I'm going to come, like, talk about the theatrics of the show, especially if I go on Monday. Right. I'm going to pay more attention to the theatrics of the show and kind of break down that. But what you do know about this show is, and you notice it, I noticed it the second I walk into the building because now that I'm in podcasting in this space, like, I really, like, you got to notice everything to talk about it and everything. So the first thing I noticed was, oh my gosh, she spent well over $1 million per show.
Oh yeah, easily.
Like, well over.
Did you hear how they travel?
Yes.
How they have, like, multiple sets because it takes that long to move? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yes. So, like, well over $5 or $6 million, maybe pushing 10 to 15 for this show per night. I'm talking per night.
Yeah.
That she is doing this. And a lot of people look at that and just say, that's Beyonce. She a billionaire. Her whole blah, blah, blah. Money. But I look at that as you are investing in yourself.
Right.
Because she's Beyonce. She could have walked out there with the normal size screen.
With the piano.
Yep. And 10 dancers.
Oh, God.
And a cool-ass band. And gave you a better show than probably every artist on earth right now. Other than the
and people would have had just as much fun. Just as much fun.
Thank you.
Literally.
Thank you. So, for her to be at this stage in her career, who she is solidified on this plateau that she is on, and to pour this much money into a show night after night, this much energy, effort. If you go to her website, she has listed out everybody that is doing anything. She has doctors on this tour. Yeah. She has hospitality people that are just there to make everybody feel good. Right. To make everybody feel at home.
Yeah, they were the ones that were handing out the cards and stuff. Yeah.
Yes. Her family has been damn near on every tour with her. So she is investing millions and millions of dollars back into herself so she can give this show for you guys. Yep. And I just wanted you to speak on that aspect of how important it is for you if you're in any creative space, whether that is music, podcasting, even in sports, like anything. You have to invest in yourself. Right. And I wanted you to speak on that because of this Kanye connection. Because you know, like, if Kanye wanted to fuck some shit up and go on the stadium tour and really fuck up rap and show you niggas like what this shit really is like he could do that. He's not.
That's
but he could do that if he wanted to. And it's because he will invest in himself. Right. He's never going to cheat himself. Same thing with, say, Bronco, all that. Yeah. He's never going to cheat it. Same thing with Beyonce. And I just wanted, because you have that perspective and you went to the Life of Pablo tour and you saw that aspect of touring, I wanted you to speak on that.
So to connect it, and I'm glad you brought up the he never gonna cheat you, because we talked about this when Dondo was dropping and about our favorite artists. And Beyonce, of course, without a doubt, is one of those artists who never gonna let you down. Beyonce's never gonna cheat you. Beyonce's never gonna give you less than 1,000,000%. And to put it in perspective, let's lowball it. Let's say it costs $2 million a night. She doing 60 nights. That's just her overhead. That's the overhead she chose. Y'all do that math. Like that is more artists. That is more money than artists have ever made in their life, and she putting it out for y'all on the tour, and it's beautiful to see. And especially at concerts, like Life of Pablo was my first I had great seats for Pablo. It was I really wanted, I had to go. And in the same way that you were in the Beyonce show, and I know you did this because anytime you're at your favorite concert, you for real just take a second. You're like, wow, this shit really happening.
Yo.
This shit really happening.
Real quick, before you continue, it was during Love on Top.
Yeah.
Like, because the Love on Top where she lets the fan sings last for about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And like 15 seconds in, I just stopped and looked around and like
everyone
listened to what was going on.
Bro.
And I was like, I'm getting chills now because it was like, what the fuck?
Bro,
Like, what is happening?
Dog, those moments, and I remember one of the moments was for me. So the Life of Pablo stage. If you've never seen the videos or if you don't remember, basically whatever arena he was in or whatever stadium he was in, the court or the floor, those were all general admission seats. Like you were standing up, and he would be floating above the stage. But about 20 feet above him was an insane. It had to be 120, 150 lights above him, LED lights. And they would use that to like change the scenes. They would shoot fog, like to really change the image. But the way he would, so Kanye's concert was so interesting because he got so many samples that he drags the samples out. He changes the samples. I literally have an album in my phone of the tour version of this album. But I remember, I forget what he did into Flashing Lights, but I heard the beginning of Flashing Lights and the song before it ended. And then all the lights cut out, and the ones above him started going with the beat to Flashing Lights. And then the beat dropped, and the whole stadium was singing. I was just sitting there like, God damn, he's not rapping, he's just standing there. I'm like, man, like this is really insane. And these artists that put so much into it, they get to a point, and I love watching the Beyonce videos where they don't even got to do it. Like the fans that are there experiencing it are in such pure joy that they're more happy to yell the song back at you than have you do it sometimes. And man, it's really beautiful. And I'm glad concerts are back too. Yeah. Because it was a time where niggas didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, that was getting scary.
Yeah, but yeah, I have no words for it.
Yeah, that was...
It's indescribable, really.
It truly is.
Yeah.
And that's my Beyonce segment. I could have came in and did this whole show by myself about Beyonce. Like that's how good this show is.
Listen, we got 45. 45.
No, we got stuff to get to.
No, I mean that segment we got about 45. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I could go another 30 minutes easy. I want to shout out Alicia because me and Alicia have been texting about Beyonce since she's went, and she's helped us out a lot with the show. Shout out to her.
Former intern.
I've had a great time talking to her about this, and it was one of those shows where you know how when we go see a movie, like how I just told you, like go see that. Like that's how I got out of the show and texted Grace. I was like, Grace, go to Beyonce. Like go, like hurry up.
Yeah,
like,
it's so funny, especially but during the week stuff, like 30 people on my team were like, all right, it's Beyonce week. We're finally here.
Yeah, type shit, bro. Like that's how I woke up Monday morning. I was like, all right, here we go.
So 3 more days to Beyonce,
bro. Like, oh God, like the night before Christmas type shit was.
Bro, you remember when you was a kid? I was following this girl, close friends. She said, I just gotta go to sleep 3 more times until I go. It's really beautiful, bro.
It was beautiful, and I just want to repeat, like she's never gonna cheat you, and she did not, like not at all. And you said transitions, I did not mention though. The transitions were just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like she was transitioning into her covers of songs and shit.
Yeah.
Like the way she transitioned into You Make Me Happy. What's that song? Oh my God, I can't think of the name of the song. But that song, she transitioned into way of that song, and it was.
I kind of gotta find it though. I'm so mad.
I am so mad. I cannot think of the name.
I am so mad. I did not recognize.
Oh my God, You Make Me Happy. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, everybody. But now we're not gonna stop until we find this song. So give us like 2 minutes. Not even. Before I Let Go. That's the name of the song. Before I Let Go.
Thank you.
God.
Thank you.
Okay. So she transitioned into that, and she transitioned into I'm Going Down, which was she transitioned from 1+1 into I'm Going Down at the beginning of the concert. It was
Christ.
Like it was ridiculous. But
Jesus, man, love.
I just talked about Beyonce for.